Andreas, I'm so excited to show you what I brought for our talk today. This is a kuksa, which is a cup that is made of the burl of a tree, which is the wasted part of a tree. And I love it. I think it is such a great sustainability story because it talks about how you can take waste and make something beautiful.
I love that, and it's a beautiful object. I brought something quite different. I brought a traditional Swedish cheese slicer. And the reason why I brought this, why I love it so much, is that it represents longevity. It's an object that has been in my family for decades, something I brought with me over the last 20 years, moving around the world. And it's about that quality that stands the test of time and really lasts for a lifetime, and that's why I like it so much. My perspective, it's about two things when I speak about this object. It's about creating experiences and products and services that is created for everyone, right? Being inclusive and creating objects and forms and shapes that can be used by everyone. Making sure that we bring things into the world that will last for a lifetime.
I think designers in today's era and today's reality have a lot more to think about. Does that mean throwing everything out? No, but it does mean rethinking with things like materials in mind, things like how it shows up in the world. What will it look like if it's different so that my customers know that it's different? And
what's exciting to see right now is that we have a whole lot of tools to do that. One example of this is speaking about design systems, which is not the area where you would expect topics of sustainability coming in, but being able to affect how typography is managed, or color, or imagery. You can have an impact on the footprint of your project.
I think we think sustainability has to be super perfect, all fixed, all right now. And what I like about this is there's a little bit of room for experimentation, playfulness, enjoyment, emotion to it, and it's unique. And so this tension between making something democratic versus making something quite bespoke or quite customized. I think it's also connected to thinking in systems, where we would think about objects and one of something. But if I look at this is not just one object. This is an object that's connected to a tree, that's planting in the ground, that's connected to an entire ecosystem. If you don't have a good customer experience or a good customer story, and it's backed up by supply chain and behind the scenes, then actually you run the risk of not being of business value. You actually run the risk of being a little bit more greenwashing.
Customers today are really expecting for all brands across all industries to have a story behind it. They want to understand what the bigger purpose is, what the bigger picture is behind the product that they're using.
But I think the business value comes actually in extending that to a more creative space. And connecting to the emotions for people that need to change behaviors or need to be more sustainable in what they make or what they do.